or they don't stand up. The only way he stands up if he testifies against me. And then he's got to have proof to back that up. You know. So that ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, because the only thing that they really have on evidence on him is he's got bleached blue jeans. Well, big fucking deal.
Well, that ain't no evidence either. I didn't clean that garage. That was weeks way before that. That's when I got done with Barbara's van. I cleaned the garage. We did that. Yeah. It's all a story. It's all that shit is.
Well, fuck, answer the cocksucker.
Everybody worries about themselves.
You mean everybody worries about themselves?
Well, I could be out of here already. If I really wanted to.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean if you really wanted to?
If I really wanted to. If I told you, there'd be problems.
No, really?
Oh, yeah. That's why I can't say nothing over the phone. That's why my lawyer's mad at me now.
Why?
Because I went on broadcast.
Yeah?
And talking about jury, it said in the paper, Dean wants a jury from Manitowoc.
No.
It said that it was in the Milwaukee Sentinel Journal.
No, we want from Manitowoc.
And you say they found her blood there? Or they just found blood there?
They said the lawyer said it was her blood. Or it was on a bullet or something. I don't know.
Where the hell would they find a bullet out there?
I don't know. And I have no idea.
I know I didn't have any bullets out there.
No.
I had shotgun shells.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, they took me to the hospital. They did everything. You know, I was stripped. They took pictures. They took some swabs and everything else, but they threw them away. You know, how about I need my fingernails? They never did none of that. And the search warrant said to do all of that. See, that's why I think there's something fishy about it. You know, they don't take underneath my fingernails. Well, how do you know if there's anything there? You know, they don't know.
Did they take your fingerprints or your blood?
No, they didn't take nothing. Not there. Not that time.
Yeah, I guess I didn't read the paper yet, but I guess there was something in there, something to deal with Brandon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, something about his statement, more evidence stating that what he's saying is true.
Oh, it must be on what's on, wherever it's on the computer.
Huh?
What's on the computer?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's what I told her.
Oh. What happened to the other woman?
She was a loser.
Oh. Well, I could have told you that. Anybody from the who's in jail is a loser.
And then she's also going to start paying on the phone bill,
Yeah.
which that'll be nice.
Yeah.
And I know she loves you. I just, you know, I'm just so
Yeah.
stunned.
I love her too. But it's just the stuff that she's doing. She's saying.
Well, that would have been
back, way back, right?
Yeah.
So that's over and done, so we got to see what's going on now and see what your lawyer tells you about that. That's something else that I can tell we're going to need a lot of prayer about that.
Yeah.
'Cause that
Well, I'm getting a copy of it, so.
right. But does he know that you saw it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He knows I was reading it.
Right. So then you ought to get together with him and talk to him about that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I told him none of that stuff is true in there.
Right.
You know, I could have hit her maybe a couple of times, but not hard. You know.
Yeah.
Well, she's drinking, she's got a big mouth, and she's wicked. But who's going to believe me? I'm still going to get revoked. You know, so why have 3 people were down for it?
Yeah.
You know, one is enough. And I did 9 months for that thing. Yeah. And that was because of Lori's mom she was talking to. Oh, the cat ran around the house on fire. Which it really wasn't funny, but then I felt sorry for the cat. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
You personally feel sorry for it, but I mean, you probably did it. I mean,
What?
it probably was a little bit funny at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I look back at some of the stuff that I've laughed at in the past and everything else, and all of a sudden it's like, well, that wasn't even funny, and it's like,
Yeah, what it was.
we stuck a firecracker up a chicken's ass.
Well, don't be saying it on the phone. They'd use it. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye, butt. Yeah, I don't know.
There must have been something on a tape that said that. I don't know.
No.
Deb? That one, what the heck was it that you were supposed to call? No.
Nazi.
Nazi. Nazi. Yeah. That might be, he said it starts with a 2. If it would be Illinois, isn't that 212? Oh.
Well, any group like that,
Any kind of group like that, he said.
even the KKK, whatever. You tell her?
Yeah.
Well, how did you tell her?
What kind, Stephen?
A KKK.
A KKK. Oh, there is. Yeah. I don't know.
What? Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what he said. Yeah.
Anything like that.
Yeah. It's hard to talk on 2 phones and 2 people talking.
I went onto the computer.
Yeah?
Well, Vita did for me, but I was there, and the KKK, there's nothing. You put it up on the computer, and it says no resources. And then the Nazi, they just tell about their group and what they are and stuff, but they won't give no information how to get in touch with them.
Oh, no?
No, it says no resources as far as getting in touch with them, so they must be a private group or something. I don't know, but it tells about them
Yeah.
and their history and stuff.